Peace to the collective. It's your boy Hood Mystic here to talk about some astrology. Today I want to talk about the sun entering into sidereal Libra, what that represents. And it's also square Mars and Cancer, what that represents. And it's also square Pluto and Capricorn, what that represents. Now Pluto is opposing Mars, and both of these planets are squaring the sun. And what this represents is a T-square. Now, squares in astrology, they represent challenges. And if you are faced with challenges during this time, what it essentially means is that if you overcome these challenges, you will get a win. The reason that I'm bringing this to your awareness is because usually when we're faced with challenges, we hang our head down, we become sad, and we feel like giving up. But if you feel like giving up, if you're dealing with some intense situations, you have like negative circumstances that you're dealing with, since the sun is in Libra, it could be tense relationship issues. Since Mars is in Cancer, you could be dealing with some family issues. Pluto is in Capricorn, meaning that you could be having some financial troubles, like what should I do with my career? The economy's changing. When you look at Pluto in Capricorn, it essentially represents a changing of the guard, a changing of the world. It's a transformation of the landscape. So what you probably went to school for 20 years ago may or may not even, and I would lean more to not being applicable in reference to this new world. So with all of this being said, how do you handle that? Are you learning new skills? Are you doing some deep meditation? Because you have tuition that you would pay for in school, but you also have intuition, meaning that you're learning from your higher self. So Pluto in Capricorn is essentially, what are you learning from your higher self? And when you then look at the sun in Libra, it's a sun that represents relationships, but there are many different relationships that are close to us. Depending on your personality type, you could view relationships with loved ones to be super important. However, there is a deeper relationship at play. The relationship with your soul, but also the relationship with your ancestors and guides. Developing these relationships is what brings about what is called downloads. And these downloads, in incorporation with Mars, the planet of action, are you acting on these downloads that is going to lead you into a new career or a new pathway? Now, you could hate in your present situation, wanting for things to change, and now the catalyst or the push to get you to change represents the time is now. During this week, utilizing this T-square, standing up to challenges, facing your challenges will allow you to expand at levels that you never thought that you could expand. When we look at Pluto, this is the planet of transformation. Pluto opposed Mars. When we are acting in reference to our transformation, we are going to see a different result. A good analogy for this, I always give this analogy. When a caterpillar is no longer a butterfly, it no longer can do caterpillar things. So when you are transformed in reference to your downloads, Sun in Libra, and you act in reference to those downloads, you are essentially a new creation. So think about your goals, think about your future, think about what you truly, truly want, and start acting on this now. Don't focus on your present circumstances, your challenges, things you're faced with, because when things change externally, the thing that you really need to pay attention to is who you are internally, because you can't control what happens externally, but you can control what happens internally. So this is a perfect time to do shadow work. I'm starting a new series on my Substack called Financial Shadow Work. These are going to be paid articles. Once these articles are done, we're going to start a class, a workshop, an 8-week intensive, so people can begin to do this work. But I'm creating the course. If you want a sneak preview, join the Substack. Link will be in the description. And on my Substack, I have an article for this video that I'm doing right now in reference to this T-square. If you want to read up on it, see where this energy is at in your chart, and do the work. Face your challenges. Don't get overwhelmed by your circumstances. Understand that if you're willing to face your challenge, you're going to have a great win, a great victory. Don't let anybody hold you back. Don't let anybody gaslight you. Stand up for yourself. Be strong in what your ancestors are sending you. Be strong with the information that your soul is sending you, because they're not sending it to you for no reason. They want you to be bold, Mars and Cancer, right? They want you to transform your life, Pluto and Capricorn, and they want you to find peace within yourself, Sun and Libra. No matter what's happening externally, it's very important that you find that balance, that homeostasis within. If you like this video, make sure you like the video, share this video to somebody that you think may need it, and visit the Substack to get this article, but also subscribe to this channel if you haven't subscribed already.